I was basically born in Egypt, raised in Egypt. But my mom, well, she was born in the UK. She traveled all of her life. She came back to Egypt when she was like around the age of 17 or 18. And basically, when I was born, she was the one taking care of me. She was the one bringing me up. And she transferred all her experience, which was basically very international experience to me. At the age of 3, I was actually shipped off with my grandparents. Well, I'm saying shipped off, it wasn't exactly like that. I was shipped off with my grandparents to the US, and I stayed there for about, I don't know, 9 months or 10 months, something like that, with my aunt who lives there. And I came back to Egypt. I had forgotten all of my Arabic, and I just speak a couple of words of English. And I ended up kind of disregarding all of my Egyptian cousins and talking to the ones who had another language. And then after that, I went to school. I went to a French school, and there I was always dealing with my French professors, my Belgian professors.
Yeah, so originally I went to a British nursery, but then later on, given that my mom was in a French school, she decided to put me as well in the French school. And so that was at first a very big leap, but then sooner or later I adapted.
I ended up being torn between, am I really an Egyptian? I don't believe half of what the people say, half of what the people do, I don't do. I mean, I'd be the only one in tube tops and everyone's in t-shirts and like really long sleeve tops just because they're Egyptians.
Later again, I went to the American University, and so here's another change in systems, and I think that this is something that made me become very flexible with regards to different systems and different languages, studying in different languages. I think that makes me so flexible that I could even study another language. I don't think I'd have a very hard time adapting. And I think this fact that we were able to adapt from system to system to system makes us also very flexible with regards to the things we do. Looking at different fields, looking at different options, I think we're flexible with regards to that too. We could do pretty much anything we want in this society.
When I graduated high school, I had 3 languages: English, Arabic, and French. Arabic being the worst of it, by the way. So I started first looking for medical schools. And in Egypt, the thing is, there's like only a couple of medical schools that are actually good, and the best being state-owned. So I decided to go to visit. And wow, was that interesting. I went to visit the university with my mother, just me and my mom, and we're both kind of foreign looking, and we ended up getting harassed all the way in and out. And so I decided not to go there, because if I get harassed the first day just applying, what would happen to me if I actually go there every day for 7 years?
I want to leave Egypt because I feel like if I left, I'd have better opportunities in other countries. I feel like I would fit better in Europe because I know their culture, and I've experienced a lot of different cultures, and Europe is the one I feel more attached to. I don't know if it'll be good for me, but I'm hoping that it'll help me grow and become a better person.
So yeah, in Egypt, like, people tend to be like, we're all stereotyped in such a way that our parents tend to tell us, I hope to see you as a big architect when you grow up, or a banker. And there are certain stereotypes that we're all supposed to fit into.
In regards to staying here, I feel like I have less freedoms here, so that's why I don't really want to stick around in Egypt. I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to express that I can't really, and that it's basically all related to the politics and the culture and society, and that prevents me from doing a lot of things that I'd like to do.
Growing up, I wanted to become a fashion designer, and everyone thought it was a very bad idea because artistic fields very generally tend to be very risky, and in Egypt more so, because everyone tends to think that certain careers are safe.
So I just went to the US for a couple of months, and I was living in the dorms over there. And I was actually one of the older people living in the dorms. I was 20 years old. A lot of people were 17 and 18. and I wanted to have the whole college experience. This one night I'm at a frat party and I'm just walking around, and like those 17-year-olds just running around completely and utterly drunk. This one girl actually takes off her clothes and jumps off a roof into the pool, and I'm like, God, I can't really deal with this. I mean, I'm very open-minded and I love being here and it's fun and I can deal with it, but I'm not expected to act like them. And here I was caught between, okay, so in Egypt I'm not expected to act like everyone else because I can't wear a hijab and be all proper and conservative, and here I can't quite take off my clothes and jump off a roof. And I just found myself like kind of in the middle. I'm like, okay, this is interesting, that's interesting, I was raised that way, and you know what, I don't fit in here or there. And I'm kind of on the fringe on both. Over there I'm kind of conservative and they look at me as if, okay, what's up, tight ass? And over here they look at me as if, okay, you need to kind of stop being whatever you are.
Thinking about if I'll ever come back or not, it's a really tough question because it'll depend on what I'm doing abroad and whether I'm achieving whatever it is that I wanted to achieve, or whether I'm doing everything that I want to do. But I feel like at some point I'll have to come back because my family lives here and they're probably not going to leave with me.
Do I leave or do I stay?
I don't know if I want to marry an Egyptian person or if I want to live the way they live here in Egypt.
I guess my final decision would be I'd leave because, I don't know, I guess I can deal with my insecurities around some things that are crazy for me over there, but I can't deal with people looking at me as if I'm crazy here. Yeah, you should be on the tape.
Yeah, because
We've been talking for the past 20 minutes.
You were
Come on.
filming
Ooh.
us all this time, and seriously, at least get your voice in there. I don't know.
Should I mention the fact that my brother wanted to become a pianist? Or is that irrelevant?
So wait, let's start.
Okay.
Where are you filming?
What do you want me to say?
Dude, it's all fake.